feel like you can tell when it's almost winter because I start filming my videos in the bathroom. It has the best lighting in this house, especially when it's dark because there's no sunlight because it's winter and it gets dark early and I hate it. I mean, I say that. I had enough time to film a video in the sunlight today, but instead I decided to just watch Doctor Who. I watched like 9 episodes of Doctor Who today. And I got really sad actually because I've been sitting down and rewatching Doctor Who. I started it. The first episode, Christopher Eccleston, Rose, and at the moment I'm on The Runaway Bride, so I've seen 2 seasons of the old stuff and it's just reminded me of how much I used to love it because Doctor Who used to be my thing. Like, I was the Doctor Who kid, whereas now I guess I'm the Harry Potter kid, but I haven't been watching the new series and it just doesn't do it for me anymore. And people are saying it's because I'm getting older, but I don't think it is because, like I said, I still really like the old ones with David Tennant and stuff. I could film a whole video on why I don't like Doctor Who anymore and what all of the reasons are, but for right now I'm just gonna say just don't enjoy them as much. I bought a new video mic. This is the first time I'm using it. I have no clue if it works. I have no clue if the acoustics in the bathroom are really bad because it's pretty echoey in here, so I don't know what it's going to sound like. So that's going to be a fun learning experience for all of us. Hopefully though, the mic means that I no longer have to shout because I don't know if you've noticed, I have a habit of shouting in my videos and half of it's because the camera mic is not very good and half of it is because I just get overexcited a lot. But hopefully this means I can calm down a bit in these videos, you know, make them a bit more chill. Believe it or not, I'm actually a relatively chill person. I'm like crouched in the weirdest position here because the thing that I'm balancing the camera on, I can't stand up but I also can't sit down, so I'm just kind of hovering. My mum's in London at the moment, or she's actually probably left London by now. I'm going to pick her up soon, but she was being kind of suspicious on the phone to me because she called me and she was like, hey, what's your favourite Shakespeare play? So I said, Much Ado About Nothing. Why? Oh, no reason, I'm just in the Globe right now and I was just thinking about you and I know you like Shakespeare though. So then we chatted for a while about, you know, how are you getting on, how's the weather, are you enjoying it, blah 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 blah. And then she just turned to me and she was like, so if Much Ado About Nothing wasn't available, what's your second favourite Shakespeare play? So I'm assuming this means I'm gonna get a Macbeth themed gift from the Globe at some point. Oh, I love Shakespeare so much. I'm really into Shakespeare. I'm kind of like the Shakespeare nerd, but something that really fascinates me about it because it combines my love of both theatre and linguistics is the original pronunciation of Shakespeare. Because, you know, language evolves, and in the however many centuries it's been since he wrote his plays, our accents and the words we've used have completely changed. So there's this thing called received pronunciation, which is the kind of way that people think Shakespeare should be said in, which is kind of this faux posh English accent, but in reality it kind of sounded a bit more piratey. There are videos of people speaking it, which I'll put in the description, but yeah, it sounds pretty cool. And the thing is, when you say it in what's called original pronunciation, you actually pick up on more puns and jokes as well as rhymes in Shakespeare that you wouldn't notice if somebody just used received pronunciation. For example, in Much Ado About Nothing, my favourite Shakespeare play, there's a part, and I can't remember the exact quote, but it's like they list a bunch of words beginning with H, and it's like, what do you want? Do you want honour or heroics, or I can't remember what it is. But then the character says, no, I have the letter that begins all of them, H. Which doesn't make any sense until you realise that back in Shakespearean times, H was how they pronounced the word ache. So this person is saying that they're in pain. But we don't know that, because our language is different. I'm sorry, remember what I said when I said I could calm down in these videos? Don't get me started on Shakespeare, honestly. This was not what I was planning this video to be about, but I got on the topic of Shakespeare pronunciation, so now I'm gonna keep going with it. So, something really interesting about Shakespeare pronunciation is that when people talk in it, they tend to talk faster than they do if they do it in received pronunciation. So one time, in like the 90s or something, they put on a staging of Romeo and Juliet using original pronunciation, and they finished like 15 minutes earlier than they were planning because they spoke faster. It's so cool. I should study linguistics. I really should. Really, this is a video to test my mic, but you got education about Shakespeare. How lucky are you guys? This channel has no consistency whatsoever. Thank you for watching, and I will see you at some point. Goodbye.